Hello guys, welcome back to EGL10. My name is Tony. I'm here with Chewy and we have Infinitio taking on Twisted coming up on the main stage, and pretty much I think we do have the teams ready. And something I discussed actually, I'm not too sure if you were paying much attention to Twitter last night. Actually, I know you were paying attention
probably,
to Twitter last
yeah.
night. Probably. You are pretty much into
I am
Twitter.
attached to it, yeah.
What happened at UMG? This guy has done something to Envy. This little 15-year-old kid.
15-year-old called
Hastro looks like he could be his dad.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
He's literally up there with the, He's done something special. I haven't seen it yet, but I've been told it was ridiculous.
I'm not putting it on me, but I casted over this guy's.
You can't put it on you.
I'm not putting it on me.
This is like Benson sort of stuff.
It's all right. No, February.
I casted in once. This is me.
No, it's fine. In February, I casted over this guy, and he was on a pretty terrible team. I'm not, they were unknown. They didn't even have a logo or anything. Nobody knew them, and he went off. And it was one of the first times I actually ever casted, and I was like, okay, he's one to watch for the future. Apparently, he was trending last night on Twitter because of his flag run against Envy. He just got the most crazy two-piece when he was the last left alive and just pulled it with 5 seconds to go and got it in to send Envy to the losers bracket on CTF.
There you go. This is the beauty of LAN. You see these players, nobody knows who they are, and then you go up on Envy on main stage on UMG stream, maybe 10, 20, possibly a few more players, a few more people, 30,000 people watching, and then boom, two-piece, win the game. You're
absolutely
a hero.
Crazy.
Celeb.
Yep, that's it.
That's why LAN is so great.
I think he gained like 6,000 followers in about 10 minutes or something crazy
like
that.
Something like that. Yeah.
There we go. Anybody can do it. And we were talking about it yesterday. Anybody can do that kind of thing, can't they?
Yeah.
You show up at LAN and that's it.
Exactly. I mean, you have one good performance and that's it. You're in with the big boys. And what we are going to see is standoff hardpoint coming up next. There you go. There's the graphic we have on the screen there, and if you look down the right hand side, they are the rules of hardpoint. Would you like to explain? I love doing this to the new people.
Yeah, you love passing it over to me. I'm just going to read what's on the thing. So yeah, teams do attempt to capture and hold the hardpoints around the map for 60 seconds, so they will rotate. You've got a certain location around the map which is going to switch in a sequence, in a linear sequence I believe it's called, around the map, and the objective is to hold down that location of the map for as much time as possible, and the longer you do that, the more points you are going to score. The objective is the first team to get to 250 points, or with the largest amount of points by the end of the 10-minute game, and that's basically it. And you've got to think there are loads of different elements to it. That sounds quite a simple explanation, but there's a lot that goes into hardpoint. You've got to think about the rotations, the anchoring and things like that, and the work inside the hill as well. Lots to go into it.
Yeah, it's one of them things where you really need to get your team roles correct. This is not Gucci and Chewy, this is Tony and Chewy, just to let you know, guys. I know, horrific, but we are going to go straight into the game now.
Standoff hardpoint is the map. I'm not sure who we're going to jump on board with from the start. We did see Twisted go pretty big yesterday, so hopefully we're going to see if they can do that again today. It is Tun and Chewy today. This is Tun. I am Chewy, of course, the newbie to casting. It's all good. It's all good. But you kind of look similar in a way. Maybe it's the hair, I think, probably. I don't know. But there we go. Here we go. Straight on board. Let's get on board with the action, see what we're going to do. We're going to jump on board with Infinitio.BluePrint right from the off, moving through this yellow kebab area into the hardpoint.
Yeah, on board with Jordan now, really just scrapping for these first control points. And it does seem as Infinitio have getting the control straight away. Only 2 kills on the board now, a few more going down now though. So Jord gets taken down, and now we see Twisted do have control.
Yep, Twisted do have control. And you've got to think about where Infinitio Jord did just spawn. He's still spawning towards that back granny house area, so he's got to push around, make sure he can get control. That was a big kill there on Twisted SJCW. We've got him again, Tony. We've got to cast over that name and not muck it up. He did take out his own player, though, so that was unfortunate, but we are on board with Mohawk again. Halfway to that Hellstorm missile, doing some good work within the hill right now. See somebody outside, does pick up the assist on that. So yeah, using this MP7 again, we talked about it yesterday. Definitely one that a lot of players like to use.
Yeah, Joe coming in there with a 2-piece inside the hardpoint. SJCW coming in there and trying to clean things up. Though Apex is going to take him out. But now 23-10 seems to be the score, and that is advantage to Twisted as they keep racking up those few little scrap points. Nice shot by Perds. They managed to stay alive, as we have seen Infinitio in our picture-in-picture mode have managed to change over a little bit quicker than Twisted.
Yep, Perds just blew himself up there with that blue van. We do apologise if you can hear all the noise in the background. It's definitely getting very heated already, even in these early stages of the day on Championship Sunday here. But we are on board with Perds, who's still got that nice spawn towards that back office section, towards that blue van and the hay bales. We do see JT actually there getting a 2-piece, I believe it was, with inside the hard point to the score is now 46-13 in favour of the guys from Twisted. We said that they were a strong hard point team from what they saw yesterday, and they've definitely got that good start that they need.
Missing a lot of bullets there. That was not great play. Joe is inside that hard point. And Infinitio are catching up here. They may catch them just before the next hard point. If you look at picture-in-picture, that Mohawk's team Twisted have managed to change over. So let's go on board with him. He's going to pick up one kill, going for the second as well. Mohawk going off here. Nice two-piece by him. He's going to drop back to the alley now. And this is going to be full control by Twisted inside that hardpoint.
Yep, lovely rotation from them to be able to do that. Great work from Mohawk. As you said, now he's laying down those trophy systems, making sure that nobody's going to be pushing him from that back alley section. Sees somebody in mystery, does get one. He does get taken out there by Element, I believe that was. But look at those spawns. You know, we were talking about that anchor position earlier, Ton. If you get that anchor locked down near that hay bale site, looking towards that cube section and playground, you're almost certainly going to get those spawns there. But George just destroys Mohawk, who was coming out there, and he's spawned out. So great push there.
Yeah, nice play by Jordan. And yeah, they're spawning very far away. Very good anchoring from Twisted. They are pushing them right back, and they are taking a bit of a substantial lead now. Around 40 points or so in the lead, with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
And you've got to say that anything can happen, you know, in these early stages. We're only about a quarter of the way through the game. You can't class anything out, as we do see Jord again getting taken out in the hardpoint. We'll jump on board with Big J, though. Let's see what he can do, because this guy's on a 2-score streak, and he was the guy to watch for me on hardpoint. And that is why 12 and 5 of his score right now, already with 3 defense. So he's definitely impressing me using this M8 within the hill. Just going to be able to get those last few scrap points. But I just want to jump on board with him, because I want to see his rotation to the next hardpoint, because, you know, we don't usually see that, because we like to jump on board with the action. But you've got to think about the rotation for that person who, you know, finishes up and gets those last few scrap points, and then move towards the next hard point.
Yeah, well, he's going to come over now. He has the rest of his team in tow as well. He's going to get shut down pretty much straight away. I do think somebody actually has a war machine, do they? I've heard it going off. I must be wrong, because I can't see anybody with it, but I definitely heard it in the background. There must have just been a lot of grenades. On board with Jay at the moment. It's a tactic that you sometimes see teams take up. Try and push up top. Oh, big grenade came in there anyway. Did get taken out by JT in the end. On board with Purge, though.
Yep, score is currently 99 to 54, still rising for the guys from Infinito. Still close game, I'd say. We've still got 6 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock, so as I said earlier, anything can happen. We've got 20 seconds left on this bottom store hardpoint before we're going to be going right back to the start, that first hardpoint over towards that bottom brown area.
Still on board with Purge now. Gets taken out from top factory. And Apex are going to pick up 2 pieces. Let's go on board with him. I haven't really watched him very much. I know this guy's been around for a little while now. Been set up for quite a while, always posting on the forums. Still on board with him though, using the M8. Let's see what he can do from this position. Gets taken out by Big J, who picks up a 2-piece. Still on board with Apex now.
Yep, I'm liking the way that these guys are still playing this. He's trying to push through. Great kill there. To be able to pick that up on SJCW, moving towards this bottom brown area. He's decided not to go in there though, just checking if anybody was around that session. Going to take down the anchor. 2-piece there. Nice work from SWAT there. He's going to get the third. No, he's not. Mohawk shuts him down, and that's unfortunate for him. But he has got that half-decent spawn. You know, he's spawning towards that garage area, which is definitely going to play in big when the hardpoint hill rotates over towards this next garage one. So I don't think he's going to be worrying about that too much right now. But we do see SJCW inside the hardpoint. He gets taken out. Mohawk and Big J for Twisted in there as well at the minute. Just going to get the mini-map on for you guys. Make sure that you can see all of that, so you can see all of the rotations.
I'm just checking what perks he's using. Sorry, he's using fast hands and toughness. Not something we see too much.
No, definitely not. Fast hands is definitely a weird one for, I believe, an assault rifle player. Please correct me if I'm wrong there, but I don't really see too many fast hand players. Maybe it's for those trophy systems. Could be something like that. You know, these guys play a lot more than I do, so they'll probably have a good idea as to why they're using those things. We do see he's still on board with Apex right now as he's moving into the hardpoint hill. It's still contested right now. Score 137 to 98, and he just needs to get that support in there. He has got one other player in the hill. He's going to see somebody here back alley. Great kill.
Yeah, well played then. Infinitio trying to get inside this hardpoint. They can't get control. They do though. Mohawk's there. He's not going to pick up the third kill in a few seconds. They are now 40 points behind, and they will probably catch up with some decent points. Let's have a look. A few of the Twisted players trying to get inside the hardpoint now. Element is trying to defend here. Doing so very, very well.
Yep, for sure. Hardpoint still contested though, as Purds manages to push him get a 3. Yeah, he's on a 3-score streak right now. He's going to get a 4th. No, he is not. Jord with the 2-piece on Big J, and Purds, great play from him. We'll switch on board with him. You know, we're having to switch up a lot because this is a pretty close game. You know, there may be about 25 points or so in it, but it's still close as we see Jord earning the first score streak of the day, I believe, on main stage. I don't think I've seen one so far. He's picked up that Hellstorm missile and, of course, is going to be close to that lightning strike. He's going to call this Hellstorm missile in early, though, looking at all the guys from the Twisted guys making that rotation. He only gets one now. I'm not sure. What did you think of that play with the Hellstorm missile?
No, I think he should have waited. There was not really much point there. I thought they might have been turning over maybe a little bit late, but Infinitio not really getting any advantage from that, and Twisted did have control of the hard point. Now they do. There you go. Peds and SJCW doing work for their team there. On board with Jord.
back and forth gameplay from both of them as we see George jumping on top of that jump up area, up the ladder. He's going to be able to push into the hard point. He's going through the front door. He sees somebody in there. He does get the assist, so the hard point is going to be his. He does get that 200 points. Somebody else pushing into the hard point. He gets taken out from Purds, and look at the score. It's come right back into it. We've only got a 10-point difference between these teams, and Purds there earning streaks himself, but he gets taken out within the hard point. This is definitely close with only 3 minutes left on the clock.
Let's have a look at that score, but SJCW needs to pick up his game, but the rest of the team seem to be doing pretty well on Twisted side of things. A-Spec and Element not doing too great for their team, but they have caught up. Jordan, JT doing well for their team.
Yeah, for sure. We do. Actually, look at that defense column right there. JT, and I believe it was Aspects as well. They haven't actually got defense at all right now. And I know it's not, the most essential thing maybe for those AR players to be getting defense within the hard point, but I still think it's good if, your AR players or anybody with any role can jump into the hard point and get those crucial kills. So that may play something into it. I like looking at the defense column and seeing what it is. Oh, with Purds, that's a nice kill there on JT, and he's also got that line of strike and that Hellstorm missile. He does get taken out by somebody up in that top green area, but that was definitely a good kill with that B-23. And of course, we see that gun a lot more now that the Cap 40's gone. Definitely the popular secondary weapon.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of them weapons that could even be used as a first-hand weapon. Yeah. I mean, it is actually that good. On board with A-Specs now, who's trying to push around the back. Good kill on Purds there. They just need to try and get a bit more control here. But we are seeing there's only 20 seconds left or so. So they are going to be moving in. Nice kill by A-Specs though. Once again, he's looking towards the centre map, towards Tank as well. We are going to see Twisted get a hold of the centre hard point.
Definitely pumped. I've got to say, Tony, they're about 50 points down and stuff. They've started to warm up. They've started to get that hype going for them. And, as we kept saying yesterday when we were casting Ton, momentum. When you get that momentum going in hardpoint and stuff like that, you start racking up some kills. You start getting those score streaks going. You can definitely do some work with them, as we do see JT there picking up a 2-piece on Big J and SJCW as well. And Aspects, sorry, look at him. 8 score streak right now. He's earned that war machine. And there we go. He's going to be trying to see somebody here. Hardpoint is currently contested. He does pick up 1 kill there, but he does get taken out, unfortunately. But still, great start from them.
Only 10 points behind now, Twisted. Although saying that, I think Infinitio were behind the whole game, and they have caught up very, very well with the Aspects, with these score streaks, and picking up a 2-piece in the centre map as well. That's important. He's going to move in there, look for the third, going to get taken out. Nice work by Purds, who's held it down. Big J doing work as well. George trying to get some points there as well for his team, and it's going to be very, very close going into the final minute of the first map here. EGL10, day number 2.
This is what we wanted. We had shutouts every single match on main stage yesterday. Definitely something we do not want. We've got a long day ahead of us, and we want some long matches as well. We've got best of 5 series coming up right now. And there we go. We do see, I think that was Joe's managing to take out Aspects there. He's still got a reasonably decent spawn coming into this last hard point, but this is so close right now. 208 to 203 is the score. Purds is inside the hard point. 30 seconds left. This is going to come right down to the wire.
On board with the Aspects now, and he needs to get in there. Twisted have a good hold of it though. Can they hold out? Because they need to just stay alive inside the hub, and there's 2 of them moving inside there now. On board with the Aspects, they're going to push towards the top. But now Purds hasn't managed to take them out, so they probably are going to catch this up now. Big score streaks are going to be coming in final 15 seconds. I think that Infinitio are going to go away with this. All the score streaks are coming raining in, and there's nothing that Twisted can do about this now, and that is going to be game.
Great gameplay there from the guys from Infinitio.BluePrint. They were down by about 50 points, as I said earlier on. Twisted had total dominance at the start, you have to say, and then they just came back into it with a final score there of 224 to 215, as you see on your screen. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Have a look at the scoreboard at the end there, I think, and see who went big for that, because I was impressed by, a lot of the players there. You've got to give it up for A-Specs there with that 8 score streak, earning that war machine as well, and that could have been one of the major differences in that game.
Yeah, definitely. I think the score streaks really came into play there at the end, flying them all in just as they were trying to get back into the hard point when they knew it was impossible for them to get back into the game. So well played by Infinitio, who are going to take map number 1. As far as I am aware, it's going to be Express Search and Destroy, as I do believe we're in losers bracket round 9.
I think so.
Is that right?
Being told, I believe we're on losers bracket round 9. If not, we'll have somebody shouting in our ear in a second saying, no, it's not losers bracket round 9.
Oh, it's round 6.
6, there we go.
Yeah,
okay, that's fine. We've still got a long way to
go.
But it's Express anyway, so it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, no, we did actually have that right, minus the round that we're in, actually.